Coming. Hold on 1 second. Coming, babe. Wow, babe. You look gorgeous. Yo, K-Pace Guy here, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and today, finally, I now have a new subwoofer in the home theater. As you can see by the title, from the thumbnail, and from the logo behind me, this is my new Rythmik subwoofer, the G25HP. This is gonna be one of the coolest upgrades to my home theater that I've ever done so far. This is a massive subwoofer. You guys can see the scale of it with me sitting in front of it. It's a 200-pound beast just about. It has two 15-inch drivers. It's a sealed box, has a huge amplifier, tons of power, clean power. I can't wait to unbox this, and I'm sure you guys can't wait for me to unbox it either. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So let's get it unboxed, and then we'll talk about the sub itself in just a moment. Alright, so I wanted to save the final unveiling for you guys together. We're gonna open it together. I am so ready. First and foremost, this thing is heavy. This is way heavier, not way heavier, but it is heavier than my previous PB4000s. But I'm so ready to unravel this sheet here, so let's do it together. I'm not good with knots. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's take a look. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. It has some more wrap around it, some saran wrap around it to keep it extra protected. This thing is massive. Wow. Let's get this wrap off of it real quickly. I'll show you guys around. This thing is huge. It's completely sealed too. It's huge for a sealed box. Let me back up from it. So it's a dual 15-inch subwoofer. So that side has a grill on it. And then on the other side, it has a grill on it. And then on the other side is the amplifier there, which we'll talk about in just a little bit. But this sub is huge. This is a big boy. So let's go ahead and take off that saran wrap off the top and reveal that lovely gloss piano white finish. I don't even know where to start with the wrap. Let's take the grills off. Oh yeah. Oh, this is beautiful. Let me get you guys a closer look at these grills here, at these drivers. Take a look at this. Dual 15s. Huge surrounds. And here's the other side. Oh man, this is gonna make some noise. earthquakes. All right, let's get to the saran wrap finally. Man, they wrapped this even at the bottom too. They weren't playing when they wanted this to be protected. Oh man. Oh gosh, this is incredible. I almost don't want to take it off just to forever keep it looking pristine as it does now. Oh, that is beautiful. That is going to be beautiful with the cantons. Oh, let's get you guys another look. It matches perfectly with the shade of white that my cantons are. We'll get a better look at the amplifier in just a moment. Completely sealed box, dual 15s down to I think 14 hertz of super flat response, super musical sub. And the reason why I bought white, of course, is because my speakers are all white as well, obviously, but you don't show fingerprints hardly as well on a white speaker like you do on a black one, like this big acoustic here. You get fingerprints just by breathing next to it. This is super hard to get fingerprints on. I can touch this all day and you can't see that without a magnifying glass, so whew. All right. So a really cool thing about Rythmik is when you get subs that are this large, that are this heavy, they ask you what floors this sub will be sitting on, whether it's carpet or hardwood, something like that. So they can send you out the appropriate spikes or carpet sliders to help you move this around. So these are free of charge. So you just slide them underneath the sub, and now it allows you to move the sub so much easier to the destination that it's going to be in. So they give you obviously 4 of these little discs here. They're just plastic on one side and like a felt pad on the other that sits this way, so that you can put them underneath the sub and slide them around so much easier. These would have been so nice to have with the PB4000, but I didn't have it. We made it work anyway, but this is gonna make moving it so much more easier. So here's a better look of the plate amp that's on the back side of the subwoofer. Now, I'm not gonna get into all this in this video. I want this video to be just more of an introduction, an overview kind of to you guys, so you guys can see what I purchased. And we'll get into the nitty gritty in a later video, but you guys have probably never seen more knobs on a subwoofer ever in your life. This has so many ways to fine tune it. One of the things about the SVS that is an amazing feature to have is that app that allows you to really tailor the sub to your room and your liking. This has it too. Now, this is everything the SVS app has, but it's on the back of the subwoofer. So I still have all of my ways to tune my subwoofer to my room all right here on the back of the subwoofer. I don't have an app necessarily, but I have those same controls here. So I have a plethora of ways to make this sound as incredible as I can get it in a room like this. I want to give you guys a good shot at this 15-inch driver. Like I said, these are dual 15 drivers and they're both active. So this amplifier gives each speaker 900 watts RMS. So a total of 1800 watts RMS of power. And this is called a direct servo kind of setup, meaning there is some pretty much like a computer, like an IQ built inside of the amplifier that controls the driver. It didn't just deliver 900 watts per driver. What it does is it recognizes what you're playing, what you're listening to, and controls the driver to perform accordingly. So it's not just your standard subwoofer. This is a direct servo, which means that that amplifier has complete control over the movement of the subwoofer, how quickly it responds, how deep it excurts, all sorts of things that give it some unmatched levels of clarity, tightness, punch, depth, and in between. So we won't get too much into that in this video. Again, I just want to introduce this to you guys, but here in the next couple of days, I'll do a few a few reviews of this subwoofer for you guys to take a look at. All right, so I have it on the carpet sliders, and you can see how simple it is for me to just push this around the room. This is how it will sit most of the time, facing this direction, and then most opposing drivers will fire from the side. And it's just a completely blank white box. The only lettering or logoing that you have is on the grills themselves right here at the bottom. But I'm so in love with the black contrast drivers with the white that I'm gonna leave the grills off. I think that's just what anybody would do. I mean, just look at the way that this looks. It just looks intimidating. I cannot wait to get this hooked up. And that's what we're gonna do, get it hooked up, guys. I can't wait. All right, guys, so I appreciate you watching this kind of unboxing. I'm so excited. I don't want to go into any details or anything yet in this video. I just want to get it open and get it set up. I'm still doing my review on the big acoustic PL300, so I'm not gonna set this up and start using it yet, but when I do, as you can see, there's a lot of features on here to go through and get correct, so it's gonna take me a while to really sit down and figure this out. Also, I'm used to dual subwoofers, so right now, because it costs so much, I only have one, so it's gonna be a challenge for me to integrate this in my system, but we'll get it done for sure. But this thing is absolutely just incredible. I cannot wait to get it set up. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to stay tuned for the big acoustic PL300. I'm actually going to sell that to one of you guys for a little bit less than what it actually costs to buy one. So stay tuned for that, because I will be giving that to somebody. But also stay tuned for this too, because this is what you came to see. I cannot wait to talk about it with you guys. So I'm gonna put this somewhere in the room, and I just can't wait. I just can't wait anymore. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you guys think of my purchase. Was it a good buy compared to the PB4000s? You guys know I had two of them in my room, but now I have this Rythmik G25HP. Let me know what you guys think of my choice on subwoofer in a comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. K-Bass Guy out. Peace.